What's going on, everybody? Hashtag Data Spartan back with a new interview today. And I am joined by Jackson Rollo. He is the president at Rollo Insurance Group. So, Jackson, thanks for joining me, man.
Hey Lance, appreciate you, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. So, really, the topic that I wanted to drop into today is change management from the agency standpoint when it comes to adopting new insurtech. So, I know there are a lot of challenges there. So, in your experience, can you speak to probably the main issue that you see happening based on what you've lived in your day to day?
Yeah, I don't think that there's probably anything that's unique to whether it's an insurtech or maybe just a new operating system or, I don't know, anything new that's different, right? People are a little bit against change more often than they really like it.
Yeah.
Certain personality types tend to fight against it more than others. But I think it really comes down to one thing, which is communication. I think a lot of times, when you and I were talking about it, when it comes to insurtech, usually it's the leadership team that's selecting some type of new, technology that they're bringing into an agency.
Mhm.
They see the benefit and the potential of it, but getting that all the way down to the hands of the people who are going to be using it each and every day seems to be a struggle. And I think a lot of that has to do with communication. I think when
Yeah.
people understand the why behind something, they're a lot more empowered to go out and operate in a way that's for the best of the whole company, if you will. And so a lot of times it just comes down to communication. How good of a job are we doing as leaders communicating why these resources are so great, and ultimately how they're going to help all of us and help ultimately our clients at the end of the day, making their lives better.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I feel like there's also onus on the insured tech itself because they have to be very clear with the actual value that it brings because it really shouldn't be up to you to do that entirely on your own, you know? Um, so I think that's really, really good. And I think if you are an agency out there and you're like, hey, I want to do all this insure tech, I know there's stuff that I can do. How would you either coach or advise somebody that wants to implement but has that fear of adoption?
Yeah, I would say you got to start with finding the pain points, right? If you go into any insurance agency, they're going to have certain pain points just based on the time and where they're at in their growth and their strategy. I think you got to find those pain points, and then you got to find the solutions to them. A lot of times that comes in the way of technology, and I think if you already know that as a leader, you have to get everyone with you, right? You have to explain to them and kind of lead them on that same journey you went on to finding why the solution is the best fit for the agency at this time. So going back to that communication, you got to answer the reason why are we doing this.
Yeah.
Answer that question with a good strategy. Lead the team on that journey, and you're going to be better off because of it.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Well, yeah, that's really, really good advice, man. I appreciate you jumping on. Everybody watching, next time you're going to go out, make sure to what Jackson's saying, make sure that filters through, get the why are we doing this, and how's that going to make our life better. Well, Jackson, appreciate you, everyone watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you on the next one.